Lowrider, baby. Alright, we're bringing the old fridge downstairs. It won't, the elevator would be fine, but it won't fit through one of the doorways. This one's a weird configuration, so I'm gonna just go real nice and slow. If I don't lose it right here on this incline, don't fall off. Yeah, another thing, they did not plan good for vehicles here. There's like no turnaround, it's narrow, and then the grass is all ditched, so you slope, but eventually I'll get it fixed up. So I'll take this downstairs, one more task done. We got the garage, we got enough room. We're not sure if the little coyote's gonna fit in the door or not. We measured it and it may not even fit, which would really be crummy, but whatever, it is what it is. Alright, I'm gonna need two hands.
Well, he's moving the refrigerator from upstairs, the one that was originally here, down here in the basement. The basement doors are too narrow, so we're taking it through this overhead door in the basement. Except he didn't want to strap it down, and he's got the forks on, and he's going downhill. So let's see if it even makes it in here. Looks like it will. Look at that, delivery. We move stuff from one place to the other and make one mess in another place, but oh well, that's what it is. So eventually I'm gonna clean up that kitchen area back there. There's a countertop and a sink. I have the freezer here, the upright freezer, and then we'll put that refrigerator in here. And if we have family or friends over, they can use this area because it's right off of what the living area is in the basement here, which it's like 90 degrees already. And Joe, I think we should just stay in here and hang deer heads and cool off for a while.
Alright, we're doing some Saturday cleanup. Got rid of that dog/cat house. There was rat turds all over in there, them hay bales. Well, everything was screwed down to the deck, all because of the raccoons in it. So these dishes are all screwed down to the deck. So I just yanked that dog house out because I was getting ticked off. And so I got to come back and get all these screws. Me and Sharon each stepped on one, but luckily they bent and didn't poke straight up. So this is all burn pile right here. We're trying to just get our stuff in here, so we're organizing because I got some more stuff outside, and then we're almost in. The tractor will be the last thing to try to get in here. It's a slow process, but hey, we're doing it. We're almost out of Town, USA. Almost out. And it's hot again. That cool streak, that felt really nice. 3 days of cool weather, but it's hot again. Alright, that was a mess. We had to get down on hands and knees and unscrew and pull out all the nails that were sticking up in this whole deck here. But we got rabbit hole. We needed the space because I got a pile of pallets to put out here. But hey, one more task done. There's rat turds everywhere. The rats got this hay stuffed underneath this deck, and of course the deck is closed off, so we'll add that to the to-do list. But at least they're not in the barn. I mean, we got the barn pretty well cleaned out so far. No rats, so that's really good.
All right, so I started in this corner here thinking that was basically going to be it, but as you can see, the more I looked and the farther I went, the more divots I found. So it went all the way around. I mean, man, there's some gouges in there. Yeah, I could have maybe put some water on the wood and let it come back out, but I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to sand it down and then go from there. Oh, finally, we're supposed to get some rain. Wow, we've had quite the dry spell. And we really weren't supposed to get rain at all. I don't know where that came from, but Joe's out in the pond on the berm there. Trying to get some seed in. With our luck, it'll be like a super heavy downpour and it'll just wash it all in the pond. Not like that's ever happened to us before, huh? So fingers crossed, we actually get something out of this and not just looking pretty. Well, I got some sleep last night, so things always look a little bit better. Wow. Okay, a little. So I'm just gonna try to arrange some of this furniture. I'm not sure yet how it's gonna work. I'm not gonna put anything on the walls because I'm gonna paint them all. And I don't know. We'll see once I drew it out on the SketchUp, how I thought it was gonna look, and you know how sometimes when you actually get in there, it doesn't look anything like that. So let's see what I can come up with. Still got one in velvet. And the other one, there you are. Not anymore. Hey Joe, there's a boulder in there that I want you to get for me. See it? It's really big. And it's conveniently located right off the driveway. Oh, and there's another one next to it. Okay, I want them. All right, well, I was just turning the UTV around and I saw this tree here, and it's unfortunately like right next to the shed. It's probably growing a little too close. But I'm looking at it because it had a bunch of little berries or fruit on it. And it's a persimmons. Joe, you can't cut this one. Or if you do, just cut the branches that are hanging on the shed. But you gotta leave the rest. So I made another loop around the other side of that shed, and I see a bunch of red like the last time. Sure enough, it's another one of those cherry trees. I'll just call them cherry trees until I know what they are. Full of berries or cherries. And it looks like there's a whole bunch of them. These are all the same. All right, now I am curious. Oh, my little apple tree barely hanging on. Definitely needs to be pruned and sprayed. Poor thing. It's got a few apples. Not sure what they are. Some kind of a yellowish apple. Definitely needs some attention. Oh, you'll get it. You're just gonna have to wait till next year. Hang in there. For most of this side of the room, just because it's kind of like a living area, I'm going to use that same green color that I used upstairs in the living room. And then for the rest of the hall anyway, and going probably about there, I'm going to use the other living room color. So I got one tough boss here, making sure I'm painting right. Well, the day has come. The day of Swallow Haven. Yes, there's one up there. I can't quite reach that. They're empty. They already hatched out their babies, and we already knocked down the nests. They still like to fly around here, but it is time to claim our space. Yeah, we've had to, that's plastered on there. We've had to walk over it many, many times. So they got it plastered all over the place. Now, what I would ideally like to use is my pressure washer, which I don't have here. All I have here, is a cracked hose with a really sketchy sprayer head, some Mr. Clean, and a broom. Gonna have to do for now. Well, it might be hard to tell, but it's not perfect. Definitely better. And I ended up just doing the whole thing. It looks like they painted over it. I could see the original concrete was a kind of a tan color. So I'm not surprised based on the colors of the house. But anyway, when I get the pressure washer here, eventually I'm going to see what comes off and redo it, probably in, I don't know, maybe a darker gray. Depends on what I'm going to do with the house colors yet, which I'm not quite sure about yet. But that's a long ways away. All right, well, I got boxes to unpack yet, and I'm going to start burning a few of them too, because they're starting to pile up in the house and like that. Well, there's Prim. Hey. She did her first adventure outside yesterday. All right, no, you're not coming out now. All right, later.